Welcome back today. Have you ever checked your pocket change and wondered if one of those ordinary looking coins could be worth a small fortune? Well, today we're diving into the mystery of the 2002 Italy 50-cent euro coin. A coin that looks like any other, but behind its simple design lies a world of stories, possible rarities, and a collector's chase that might just make your heart skip a beat. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you might rush to your wallet and inspect every single 50-cent euro coin you've ever collected. The world of coin collecting is a thrilling space where the simplest looking coins sometimes hold immense value. Collectors often say, it's not about how shiny or new a coin looks, it's about its history, rarity, and the secrets it hides in plain sight. And this 2002 Italy 50-cent euro coin is exactly one of those coins. From circulation numbers to mint errors, from collector rumors to actual auction sales, we'll cover it all today. Let's begin with a little context. The euro currency was officially introduced in 2002, replacing several national currencies in European Union countries. Italy, a nation with a rich numismatic history, started minting their new euro coins, including this 50-cent piece. Designed by Maria Carmela Colinari, the coin features a magnificent image of Emperor Marcus Aurelius on horseback from the Piazza del Campidoglio in Rome, a symbol of Italy's incredible heritage. But what makes this particular coin so intriguing isn't just its design, it's the mystery around certain versions of it. Now here's where it gets interesting. While millions of these coins were minted for regular circulation, collectors began to notice subtle differences in some of the 2002 editions. Some coins appeared to have irregular minting details, slightly altered font sizes, variations in the star alignment along the outer ring, and inconsistencies in the edge lettering. In the coin world, these small variations are what set an ordinary coin apart from a collectible rarity. And when such a discovery happens, its value skyrockets. To give you a sense of how wild things can get, let's talk about some of the auctions that have made headlines. In recent years, a few 2002 Italy 50-cent coins, believed to have specific mint errors or low mintage runs from certain regions, have reportedly sold for hundreds, and in rare cases, thousands of euros. One particular case involved a coin with a striking error where the reverse side had a misaligned die, causing the star arrangement to shift slightly. That coin was picked up by a sharp-eyed collector at a flea market for just 50 cents and later sold at an online auction for over 1,200 euros. Imagine turning 50 cents into 1,200 euros. Now that's what we call a true treasure hunt. The thing about these coins is that their rarity often isn't officially confirmed by the mint, which leaves room for speculation and excitement in the collector community. Some collectors believe that certain regional mints in Italy produced a lower number of coins with subtle differences before switching to a standard design. Others argue that environmental factors, pressure inconsistencies, or quality control lapses led to these minor, valuable errors. Now, let's talk about how you can spot a valuable 2002 Italy 50-cent euro coin. First, examine the stars around the edge. A genuine error or rare variety might have slightly misaligned stars, uneven spacing, or even an additional die chip on one of the stars. Then, pay attention to the date placement and font. Some rare editions have a slightly thicker or thinner font, where the date is pressed with unusual clarity compared to regular issues. Edge lettering errors are another thing to watch out for. On normal coins, the edge has a specific pattern, but in a few rare cases, it's either missing, doubled, or uneven. And if you're wondering whether condition matters, absolutely, it does. Coins in uncirculated or near mint condition fetch the highest values. But even circulated coins with errors or anomalies can be valuable if the error is unique enough. So, before dismissing your old euro coins, take a magnifying glass, a good light, and a bit of patience. You might just stumble upon a tiny fortune. Now, you might be thinking, how common are these error coins? While official numbers are not released, experienced European coin collectors suggest that only a few thousand of these rare variations exist out of the millions minted. That rarity factor alone makes them worth hunting for. Some incredible stories have come out of these discoveries. One collector from Naples reportedly found a rare 2002 Italy 50-cent coin while sorting through his late grandfather's old coin collection. It turned out to have a unique edge misprint combined with a subtle double die on Marcus Aurelius's cloak. After getting it authenticated, the coin was auctioned for nearly 3,000 euros, enough to fund the collector's trip to Rome, where he visited the actual statue depicted on the coin. Stories like these are what keep the coin collecting world buzzing with excitement. Beyond rarity and errors, the historical symbolism of this coin adds to its appeal. The Marcus Aurelius statue is not just a representation of Rome's imperial past. It's a survivor of time, having withstood centuries of wars, invasions, and regime changes. To have a small piece of that history in your pocket is a connection to a much larger story. This is why coins like these aren't just currency. They're tiny historical documents. Another fascinating aspect to consider is the value trends. Over the past decade, rare euro coin values have steadily increased as more collectors turn their attention to modern coins with historical or error-based significance. Certain editions, like the 2007 Vatican City euro coins and specific Spanish commemorative euros, have seen record-breaking sales. The 2002 Italy 50-cent error coins have similarly trended upward, with interest peaking every time a new auction sale makes the headlines. Social media and online coin forums have fueled this trend even further. Collectors frequently share photos, discoveries, and rumors about rare finds, creating a global treasure hunt atmosphere. A single photo of a misaligned star or doubled edge lettering can spark a frenzy of activity in collector groups. If you got a collection of euro coins sitting around, now's the perfect time to give them a careful check. Let's also address a myth floating around about these coins. Some people claim that all 2002 Italy 50-cent coins are rare and worth thousands. This is not true. Most of them are standard circulation coins with little extra value beyond their face value. However, those few with verifiable errors or from limited, distinct mintage runs are the ones that carry significant collector interest and high market value. So how do you get your coin authenticated if you think you found a rare one? There are a few reliable ways. You can visit a certified coin dealer specializing in European or modern coinage. Send it to a reputable numismatic grading service, or post detailed images in well-known online collector groups where experienced members might help verify its rarity. If you want to sell, high-value coins are best auctioned through established numismatic auction houses or reputable online platforms where rare coins are actively traded. Never sell valuable-looking coins hastily, especially without knowing their true worth. As a final thought, coin collecting isn't just about the monetary value. It's about preserving stories, connecting with history, and finding joy in the smallest details. This 2002 Italy 50-cent euro coin is a brilliant example of how something as small as a piece of metal can carry layers of meaning, history, and mystery. So, next time you handle your spare change, give those coins a second look. You never know. One of them might just be your ticket to an incredible discovery or a fascinating piece of history to add to your collection. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of rare coins, make sure you like this video, subscribe for more hidden treasure stories, and drop a comment if you've ever found a valuable coin or know someone who did. I'd love to hear your stories, and who knows, your find might just be our next video topic. Into the fascinating world of a coin that might just be sitting quietly in someone's pocket or drawer, without them realizing it could be worth far more than its face value. We're talking about the 1999 5 Piso Philippines coin, a coin that, while seemingly ordinary, holds some incredible surprises for collectors, historians, and anyone who loves the thrill of hidden treasures. Now you might be thinking, what's so special about the 1999 5 Piso coin? After all, it's just another round piece of metal, right? Well, not exactly. This coin is a perfect example of how even the most ordinary-looking coin can become a collector's dream if certain things line up. Historical relevance, minting errors, limited varieties, and of course, demand from passionate collectors around the world. Let's start with the design. On the front of the coin, you'll find a proud image of Emilio Aguinaldo, one of the Philippines' greatest heroes. a man who dedicated his life to the country's fight for independence. Having his portrait on a coin already gives it a certain historical weight. Every time you hold this coin, you're literally holding a piece of the nation's proud history in your hands. Flip the coin over, and you'll see the official Banco Central ng Pilipinas logo and the mint year 1999 clearly marked. But here's where the magic begins. Created equal. Some of them came out with fascinating mint errors and unique variations that have made them extremely valuable in the collector's market. One such sought-after error is the alignment error, where the front and back images of the coin don't perfectly line up. Coins with these kinds of errors stand out instantly when rotated, and collectors go crazy for these rare mistakes because they're so difficult to find. Another rare feature is the double die error. This happens when the coin's design is accidentally struck twice, causing certain letters or images to look slightly doubled or blurred. These errors are incredibly rare, and when they surface in coins like the 1999 5 Piso, their auction prices can jump dramatically. Some coins were also struck off-center, meaning the design wasn't properly aligned in the minting press. As a result, part of the design is missing while one side of the coin appears unusually thicker. These off-center coins are prize finds and have fetched anywhere from $200 to $600 in auctions, depending on the severity and uniqueness of the error. And of course, condition matters. Coins that remain in pristine, uncirculated condition naturally fetch a higher value than those that have been handled, scratched, or worn over the years. If you happen to have a shiny, perfect 1999 5 Piso coin, congratulations. You might just be holding a little fortune in your hand. Some collectors even go a step further and send these rare coins to international grading services like NGC or PCGS. These professional services examine, grade, and seal the coin in a protective holder, officially certifying its authenticity and condition. This not only protects the coin, but instantly increases its market value. There's even a famous story of a collector in the Philippines who discovered a 1999 5 Piso coin with a reverse mint error, where the Banco Central logo was printed upside down. When he auctioned it, it fetched nearly $700 due to its extreme rarity and unique appeal. Stories like these spark a treasure-hunting fever among coin enthusiasts. And that's the beauty of coin collecting. It's not always about age or face value. Sometimes it's about the tiny imperfections and accidental quirks that make a coin priceless. What makes this coin even more interesting is the historical context. The late 1990s were a time of financial reforms in the Philippines. The economy was shifting and new coin designs were being introduced. The 1999 5 Piso was part of this transition, and some of these coins slipped through with errors due to the changes at the mint. Because of this, finding one of these rare error coins is like holding a small piece of that history, a fragment of the country's financial and cultural evolution. Coin hunters across the Philippines still actively check their change for these coins, scanning for off-center strikes, double dies, or misprints. But it's not just in the Philippines. Filipino expatriates in the USA, UK, Canada, and the Middle East also carefully look through their pockets and piggy banks for this elusive coin. If you're keen to try your luck, here's a tip. Always inspect your coins under bright light, using a magnifying glass. Check for any doubling in the text, unusual alignments, or off-center patterns. If you find a coin that looks suspiciously unique, hold on to it. Keep it wrapped in a soft cloth and store it in an airtight coin holder to preserve its condition. And if it turns out to be a rare error, consider getting it graded. A graded and certified coin can sometimes fetch 5 to 10 times more at auctions and collector shows. You see, coins like the 1999 5 Piso aren't just currency. They're a part of the Philippines' cultural heritage. And like any piece of history, their value only grows with time and demand. Many local legends claim that limited edition 5 Piso sets were also issued with special packaging and low mintage numbers. If you ever come across one of these, know that you're looking at a highly desirable collector's item. Even in modern times, coin hunting remains a hobby that combines history, excitement, and the thrill of discovery. And with the rise of online auctions and global collector communities, rare coins like the 1999 5 Piso are now more visible and more valuable than ever before. Collectors often share their discoveries online, swap error coins, and discuss the stories behind their finds. Some even claim to have built small fortunes just by collecting and trading these rare coins over time. So if you got an old jar of coins somewhere at home, don't ignore it. Who knows?